All right, I guess we're going to begin. Um, First, I'd like to begin with updates as normal. And so what my plan is, you should have all received feedback and grades on the ACEs assignment. Everybody did a good job. I think my only recommendation for some was basically if I ask you to use a resource like the Little Book of Aces, try to incorporate that. Uh, it's a good resource. There's a lot of information on each one of the topics involved. But I think that was really probably my only recommendation. I think everybody did a pretty good job. You're going to next week, the psychological first aid is due. Everybody should have a partner for that. It was an even number. And there were a lot of resources for that as well. And I just want to take a second and we're about halfway through, and this is week 8, so maybe a little more than halfway. And let's see. Yeah, so you're going to hand in the psychological first aid projects the same way. I think that worked out pretty well for everybody. Just try to get them in before next week's class. That's the only thing you have to do. I'm not requiring any discussion board this week because everybody's working on those projects. The interesting thing is that I think about the first half of this semester is really on kind of the research about trauma and crisis, and a lot of the theories behind the causes and how the brain works and how we got to this point where we're at in our knowledge base. So next, I'm going to go over 3 chapters tonight, and the body keeps score, and each one should take about half an hour. And I'm also going to go over the DSM and how to use that, since it's still a bit problematic for this diagnosis. And next week, we've only got one more chapter in The Body Keeps the Score. And so we're going to finish up on these early sections, and next week we're also going to start treatment. So really pretty much the second half of the semester is on treatment from week 9 until the end. I think even though all of this was very interesting, I think students really like the treatment section a little better because that's what they're going to use when they're with clients. And I also have a lot of my own kind of methodology that I used in my own practice and in different agencies mainly with children. So I'll share those with you as well. A lot of expressive arts, and kind of develop some of my own methods with play therapy and expressive arts. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Anybody have any questions about the project you're working on, or where we're at on the syllabus? Should be good. I graded another discussion board. They all looked really good. And yeah, let's see. Just didn't want to forget anything. Okay.